How do you think the idea of pervert and being pervert? What do you think about that?
I think poverty, it begins with mindset.
Mindset.
Yeah, that's why I don't believe that there's a poor people, but I believe there are people who they think poorly.
Poorly.
So poverty is the result of mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, some people, they'll be like, okay, you have opportunities, you have access to this and that. They'll say all those kind of stuff, but it does not really matter. You might have all those opportunities and all those channels, but if you think poorly, then your situation, it's going to be poor, because poverty is the situation. You know what I'm saying? It begins with mindset. So for instance, in Africa is not poor. And Africans, we are not supposed to be living in poverty. But because we have poor mentality, and when I say poor mentality, I mean looking at the Westerners as, you know, our saviors, looking at them as people who can support us in everything that we do. There's nothing that we can do by ourselves except we need to ask for them. That is poor mentality.
Oh, yeah.
That's what leads to poverty.
Oh, yeah.
But in fact, if you are, that's why I say I keep on learning, because the more you learn, the more you understand that, oh my God, why am I living this kind of life? Why am I living poorly? I can actually do this and I can achieve that. I can do that. And you will realize that you are escaping from that, you know, situation of poverty. So my pastor said this, something very interesting. He said, you know, from the age of 1 to, you know, to 30, you might have been born from the poor family. But from 30 going forward, you are a poor person. I mean, it's no longer about your family, but it's about you.
Yourself.
Yeah, it's your responsibility. You need to be accountable. And it is true. So I think the idea of poverty, for me, I believe poverty, it's all about mindset. You know, because when you talk about poverty, people, they think about money. But no, it's not just about money. You might not have money like people in the village, but they live good life. You know, they have cows, they have food, they eat, they sleep in just traditional beds. That's not poverty. That's the culture. That's how our culture is, right? And so most of us, we think that is living poorly, but not. That is the culture. Sleeping on the floor is the culture. Koreans, they sleep in the floor and they have all kind of money. And you've seen me sleeping on the floor as well.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that is poverty. It's all about mindset. If you don't you know, break out from this poor mentality and poverty mentality, which basically was brought by colonizers to us, then you are not going to live a successful life. You might have a lot of money, but still living poorly. Or you're still in poverty. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, because it's not just about money, but it's about your mental.
Your mental.
Exactly. What you think about things. How do you do it? Are you accountable? Are you disciplined enough? Can you manage things? For example, the thing that, you know, troubles Africa, you know, Magufuli said, is because of mismanagement and misuse of resources. So that is poverty.
Oh, yeah.
But we have resources, we have everything, but because we mismanage and misuse them, then we live poorly. So that's all about